Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn the trick, or you can say a trap for a Italian game. Okay. Obviously, this trap will work if you play a Italian game. Okay. So what is the trap? Let's learn it. Okay. You play as a white, okay, and starts with the e4. Opponent responds with e5. You play knight to f3. They play knight to c6, okay, and yes, you play the Italian opening by playing the bishop to c4, okay. Uh, Let us assume even they play the bishop to c5. You continue with the c3, okay. The idea is to solidify the center and give as much as support to d4. If they develop the knight, you continue with the plan and push the pawn to d4, okay. As of now we are just challenging the e5 pawn, and obviously if they don't capture, we can just push this and put some serious pressure on knight, and that is the reason they have to capture the pawn. As soon as they capture the pawn, we will capture the pawn back with the c pawn. Now look at this situation. Okay, look at this situation here. Black has two options. Okay, black has two options. Either it can go here on b6, and either it can go here on b4. Okay, going here is not a good idea because it would block the pawn and hence it would block the bishop from developing. Okay, so here I can say that these two are the common moves. Okay, but amongst these two, okay, going back always seems to be a bad idea. Okay, going back always seems to be a bad idea. So this is the most probable move. Okay, at this point of time, okay, we start playing our trap. Okay, at this point of time we start playing our trap. Remember, to this check, okay, there are various ways we can save this, but if you want to play the trap, you have to play the knight to c3. Okay, there are numerous ways you can save this check, maybe by playing this knight here, by playing the bishop here. But if you want to play the trap right, you have to play the knight to c3. Now look at the situation. What is happening here? Our knight is pinned, okay, and the pawn on e4 is hanging. So what will they do? Obviously, they will capture the pawn on e4, okay, capturing the hanging pawn, and also add some serious pressure on the pinned knight, okay. First things first, if our knight is pinned, we will unpin it. How? We will do the passing. Okay, king safety first. Now, even the knight is, unpinned, what they can do is they can capture the knight. If we capture back, they can capture with the bishop, and they will have the extra pawn. Okay, so yes, obviously they'll go for the trade. When we trade the knight, they will get the extra bishop. Not only they get the extra bishop, but now they are also attacking our rook. Now here we will think for a little bit long term. Okay, here we will think for a long term. We will assume, okay, anyways he's going to capture our bishop, capture our rook in the next move. So what do we do? Okay, how can we do some serious damage here? Okay, so no matter what we play, if we don't save the rook, obviously they will capture our rook. So I will say, okay, anyways, if they are going to capture my rook, okay, this square will be safe and I'll give check. Okay, now think it like this. If I give check, okay, the king can go only here. Okay, the king can only go here. So what will I do? I will block this square first. Okay, let them take the rook. I will block this square, and as soon as they take the rook, I'll give check, meaning the king won't be able to go anywhere. Okay, and the only thing they could do is save the king or save the check by blocking the check. Okay, so yes, this is a part of our plan. We'll play the bishop to a3. When we play bishop to a3, we have sacrificed our rook, but now our plan is successful. We will play rook to e1. Once we play rook to e1, see, we are giving check. The king cannot go here because it is guarded by the bishop, okay, as per our plan. Now here, The only one thing that black can do is bring the knight. Okay, bringing the queen is not a good idea because obviously they will lose the queen. If not like this, even with the bishop, so they can put the knight here. Okay, at this point of time, what can I do? I can just capture it and give a check. Now again, they have an option that they can, capture the rook and give up the queen. But if they are greedy and if they don't want to give up the queen, obviously they will move the king to safe square, which is here. Okay, but this is not done. Rook to f7 is check again, and now no matter where the king goes, it will be a checkmate either in one or two moves. Okay, let us say if king goes here. Okay, if king goes here, rook to f8 is a checkmate because it's a double check. Okay, and it's a checkmate. The king has to move, but this rook is guarded by the bishop. Okay, now similarly, if king goes here, okay, again it's a checkmate into how? First we play queen to e2 check. Okay, forced move is queen to e7. No other safe square for the king to hide, so queen to e7 is a forced move, and then queen captures is a checkmate. Okay, and that is how you thrash your opponent by playing the Italian game right. Okay, so that was it for this video. Bye bye, take care, keep practicing.